What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Mushoku Tensei, this time with Season 2, Part 2, Episode 12. I believe this is the final episode of the season, though, but hopefully there's an episode next week. I don't think there is, though. I did see that there's a potential leak as well of Season 3 being confirmed, which is great news. I will look on Twitter after I've watched the episode to see if there's any like trailer or anything. But again, super excited to see how, well, I say excited, might actually be the opposite of excited to see how Silphie reacts to the whole Roxy situation. Again, I did see some comments on Twitter as well, and people saying that the adaptation wasn't as kind of faithful as maybe they wished, with it seeming a bit more like Roxy's fault, and I definitely put quite a bit of blame on the fact that Roxy, I wouldn't say she manipulated him, but it was kind of a weakened state for Rudy, and he was easily taken advantage of, but again, I don't mind all this. Again, I know it's kind of wrong in a sense, but it's only wrong if you have certain values. Also did see someone tweet out about this geese guy running away during the fight scene a couple weeks ago, just before Rudy got in some trouble. Not sure if that's gonna like come up at some point, but bit of a coward. Sorry, guys. Again, I was just making a point there, so apologies about that. Again, I'm not sure if that was like pointed out as in that like he maybe done something weird, this geezer, but either way, like running away like that. I know he's probably not very like strong or anything, so probably not much he could have done, but I wonder why that was kind of pointed out. There was a possibility that I did mention a few times about perhaps there could be like some thieves or criminals or something come here, but from the preview it looks like everything's fine, I think. Not gonna lie, I saw the preview for this episode and I thought it was fucking Freer End. I thought, oh, they've accidentally put Freer End on the trailer of Mushoku Tensei, but no, it's actually just Silphie kind of looking a little bit like Freer End. So I guess she's not here. Right now, anyway. I feel like maybe this is like a fake out and she's gone to get some food or something. Oh, there's Aisha. I wasn't shopping, it was collecting wood. Again, she looks quite different, doesn't she? I like it. Big old belly on her as well. There's still more to come of this, isn't there? The whole negative prophecy from the human man god. I think there's still more negative to come, isn't there? We've already had enough negative, don't get me wrong. All dying. Instead of fucking brain dead. When's he gonna pop the question? It's gonna sure to be very awkward, right? I'd be feeling very awkward if I was Roxy right now, entering this house. Oh, she's gonna be raw. Hologrelad. Oh, she's gonna be distraught, bro. She already went through a lot. This is him. Oh, boy. Oh, I lost both your parents. No way. Does it not look like he did? Okay, I'm not sure about that. What if we did? What if we followed the man, human god's advice? We'll never know, but he might not have died. Perhaps the best outcome was, as bad as it sounds, to leave Zenith and not save her. Who knows? There's always possibilities. I'm reading Berserk right now. I'm almost at the end, and spoiler warning: finally getting Casca back after hundreds of chapters. So who knows? That's something, I think. That's something. I don't know if I'd say she recognises them, but you feel some kind of feeling to want to bring them to her like that, right? Do you know what? You might have a new. Is it? What would you say? What would you call that? Sister-in-law. That's the one. You guys might have a new sister-in-law as well. This place is going to get quite busy. Potentially. Yeah, and we need to hear an important question, don't we? So yeah, Roxy's evidently not here. She was looking awkward that whole time, by the way, Roxy. Like, where is she? Still sitting in there. Again, seeing this guy run it like that's like I said, I saw that post on Twitter about him running away. I don't know, something about that pissing me off a little bit. We'll see if you love him after this. I think she will. Don't get me wrong, I've said this before about how she would probably be quite accepting of this. I don't know. You see how much of a woman she's become right now. Like, look at the difference in her appearance. It's crazy. I like it. And here we go. They're awkward. This is about to happen. Do you know why? I think she can sense what might be happening. Yeah, let's hear it. Oh god, this is gonna be so awkward. With the girls here as well. Yeah. So I slept with this woman and cheated on your mother. Mother. Sorry, I talk like Silphie's the mum to these girls, which they kind of look after them like that's her daughters, but obviously they're really sisters. But just like their age, I'm always thinking like mother. So apologies about that. Look at that reaction. Jesus. Warranted reaction, honestly. But I would think that she wouldn't be too mad about it all, considering how Paul was. Absolutely got points here, though, Norn. Absolutely correct. Damn. Damn. That was a pretty poor excuse there. Honestly, from Rudy. I mean, I understand his feelings during that moment, but I don't think they're the same thing. I'm loving how Norn is taking control of this. We haven't heard from Silphie yet though, so. We should hear what Silphie has to say. What I wanna say. And I love how she took control of that. Again, I agree with most of Norn's points there. Like her points are like correct, like objectively correct. In my opinion anyway, from my point of view, objectively correct. But doesn't mean they're all kind of don't agree with them all, if you know what I'm saying. Things can be right, but you feel like they're wrong. And I love this new Silphie look. Great. See, this is. Yeah, I knew how she'd react to this. It's been I would say foreshadowed. I'd say foreshadowed. It's kind of been foreshadowed, honestly. Like I knew, I said before in the last few weeks, like that should be probably okay with this, because it has been kind of foreshadowed that should be okay with stuff like this from season 2, part 1 and 2. Okay. Okay. That's now going to be very fucking awkward with Norn and Roxy, right? No. Like I said, just about feeling something's wrong, even though subjectively correct. It's like, it's gonna happen, but she can still feel like she doesn't like it, and yeah, I agree with her sentiment. I don't mind it. Like I said, I actually quite like the fact this is a thing, because it creates an interest, and it's an interesting development, isn't it? It's an interesting relationship. It'd be interesting to see like things further down the line, how it affects this relationship. Like it's just complex, isn't it? Like I said, I don't agree with it, but I quite like the inclusion of this. I had a feeling when she picked up that sword, we'd see her use it. Paul's old sword. She was like holding it like this. Yeah, would you say that's foreshadowing that Silphie accepted this, or do you think it was more like it's just good character writing that you know as an audience, like as the audience watching, that should be okay with it? Probably a bit of both, right? You just kind of understand she's that type of person. And obviously, the point stands that this is not like, this isn't a human world, so people have different values and such in the world, and expectations and so on. Look at this little too. Oh, I love that. I love that little bit. Not fantastic looking animation, but charming animation. Default running. Madame Silphie. Oh damn, he's got the hair flick and everything. He has a kid. He has a kid. Look at his ears. He's got her eyes. And her ears. The hair is very obviously Rudy's. It's a lot of hair for a kid to have though, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kids usually have like no hair when they're born, right? That guy's got a whole set. 1 minute. I'm not tripping here, am I? Yeah, this brother's got a whole set. That's how Japanese kids are born. Japanese kids come out of a whole set of hair. I mean, I know it's anime, but like, anime loves their kind of hair, don't they? The anime special hairs and eyes and such. That they can't give up making it a realistic, slightly realistic. They'd rather have the style, if you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate that in some sense. But it's yeah, it's a little odd. Didn't even question it for a minute, and I was like, oh wait, our baby's like, it was like almost bald when they're born. Quite a lot uglier looking when they're born as well. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. But I did just see as we paused there. This episode's actually flown by. Only got 2 minutes left. Paolo. Yeah, life kind of got replaced in a way, didn't it? We lost one, but we created another. Lucy Gray. Would you say that's true? Never thought him as your father. Yeah, that's the way he says it, isn't it? But it's the same thing for me, honestly. You are his son, but he was also your father. I mean, it wasn't actually your father, but he was. He was a great father. He was also a terrible father, but that kind of made him a great father. Terrible in terms of like getting the whole cheating on Zenith and stuff like that. Getting a bit lost in his ways, but again, him coming back from that made him a fantastic father. Rest in peace, Paul Greyrat. It'll be a big loss for this series, honestly. It'll be a big loss. as I said, we've got a kid to replace him now, I guess. Not gonna lie, I did see that shot before this episode aired. People taking the piss out of it, saying it's like the worst shot in the series, and interesting because I was expecting it to be a shot that they focused on, but it's just an in-between shot of his face moving. So Twitter complainers, right? People, oh look at this. People fucking complain on Twitter. Like again, they made it. Like, I read the tweet about that shot with his face there, and they made it seem like they said, "Oh, I can't believe it was so focused on," and it's literally just a shot of his head moving like this, which is like half a second. And again, I was expecting like some 10-second scene of like a One Piece reaction shot, for example, of it like focusing on this face. They're like, "Oh, this is the worst looking face I've ever seen for Rudy," and fucking Twitter people, right? My god, I shouldn't have been worried at all. These people are ridiculous, man. These people are ridiculous. Oh, I like that shot with those two. Yeah, there's Eris. First time seeing her in a long time, isn't it? Like I said, I still feel like there's maybe something negative to come still. Inheritance. Yeah. Thank you for watching. That's a lovely shot there. Cool, man. I can't believe it. Oh, is this the... Is they going to change into a 3? Yes. So it's actually been confirmed in the episode. Nice. You know, I also saw a tweet about someone saying the fact that since ReZero Season 2 Part 2, we've had 2 seasons of Mushoku Tensei between 2 parts as well, so 4 parts of Mushoku Tensei, and we've now had a 3rd series announced, all in the time since ReZero's last season, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'm just going to look on Twitter to see if there is a trailer or anything. I don't imagine there is. I imagine it's just this announcement, but most of the way they announced that as well, actually. Again, I love that artwork of Paul and Rudy. I thought that was fantastic. There does not seem to be a trailer or anything, but I have just seen that Demon Slayer's movies have been confirmed, which is not a good thing for me. I would have preferred it to be a TV series, but is what it is. Yeah, thank you guys for watching that. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section. Again, a fantastic way to end things out here. Again, slightly awkward during moments, as we did expect, especially with Roxy, but like I said, I feel like it was very good writing in terms of Silphie's character, that me as an audience member, hope you guys as well, kind of expected her to kind of accept this whole situation. Like I said, even that being the case, and me liking the fact that she got accepted, I still love the fact like how Norn handled all this. Honestly, she went absolutely ham Rudy and Roxy. I don't agree with her going ham at Roxy because she doesn't really know her whatsoever. She's just kind of, I wouldn't say making things up, but just kind of presuming things. But yeah, for this episode was really well done. Let me know again what you guys thought in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I'll be back whenever season 3 comes out, so I'll see you guys then, and have a good day.